Hi everyone, it's the 2nd of April 2026, Monday, Thursday, the day before Good Friday. So there it is. It's also full moon. It's also the day, the 1st of April American time, but the 2nd of April Australian time, which is where I am, northern New South Wales, when the Artemis 2 rocket took off with 4 astronauts on it, which will go out and circle the moon, which will be the furthest man has ever been from the Earth, if all goes well. Anyway, being Easter, of course, Easter's on the first Sunday after the full moon, after the spring equinox, if you're in the northern hemisphere, or for us in the southern hemisphere, the autumnal equinox. So you've got the autumnal equinox, then you've got Palm Sunday, and then you've got Monday, Thursday, then you've got Good Friday, then you've got the Easter Sunday itself, which is the first Sunday. Oh, of course, the first Sunday with the first full moon, and the first Sunday after the full moon, which of course will be this coming Sunday, the 5th of April. Anyway, I am going to make a recording of the full moon. I have an app here called Sun Seeker, or Moon Seeker. This particular one is. It's augmented reality, and it's telling me here in northern New South Wales we're going to see the moon come up between two of those trees over there. I'm going to record it on, I had hoped to record it on my Android, but it's gone flat, so we're going to do it a little bit on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Also bring out the Lumos, the Canon E-740 point and shoot camera, which does some spectacular video, though I think it's only going to get up to 30 frames a second if I want a 4K video out of it, which I do. I also want to take some stills on the M50, which is the M mount camera, the mirrorless M mount camera that I've got set to RAW mode. All of this will be done on a Manfrotto tripod with a standard set of quick release plates, so I can quickly change the devices over. There's only one tripod, but 3 capable devices. Well, some beautiful colours are forming in the sky, which is a good start. Beautiful orange sun reflecting off the clouds, so we're looking away from the sunset, and we're seeing the orange sun reflecting. So there's about 8 minutes between the time the moon rises and the sun actually sets. Well, I may have misjudged it a fraction with that tree, but I tell you what, it's going to add an interesting effect. It's a bright orange moon, really only minutes after sunset. It's going to focus on the tree, but there's the moon behind the tree, folks. Look at that. That is stunning. And the moon always looks larger on the horizon, as does the sun at sunset, sunrise time. We can actually see through the viewfinder the moon is actually moving. We can see the color of the trees because there's still enough civil twilight. We're in civil twilight now, and we'll be in civil twilight probably for another 20 minutes, half hour. It's 6:54 in the evening. That is just looking so stunning. I'll see if I can move the tripod and get away from that tree just a bit. But yeah, look at that. That is just stunning. There's the moon. Come on, see if we can get you to focus. Come on, baby. Come on. I might see if I can get a still on that. Yeah, that is superlative. Look, guys, I got past the tree. I just moved over to the right and got past that tree. It is now 6:57 in the evening. Brilliant, a nice inky blue sky behind that tripod and behind that moon. The actual camera's sort of faking it a bit because the sky looks lighter in real life. The moon is a blood orange red moon. We'll ask ChatGPT. Can you explain to me why the moon and the sun always appear larger near the horizon, particularly when it's full moon?
This effect is called the moon illusion, or sun illusion for the sun. It's a perceptual phenomenon rather than an optical one. When the moon or sun is near the horizon, we compare it to familiar objects like trees, buildings, or mountains. This visual context makes it seem larger than when it's high in the sky, where it's surrounded by empty space. In reality, the moon or sun doesn't physically change size or distance in that moment. Your brain is essentially making a size judgment based on context.
Well, there it is, guys. That's from ChatGPT, and even then, it's risen a little bit since I zoomed out and zoomed in, so I've got a pretty stable tripod here. Yeah, so there it is, full moon on Monday, Thursday, day before Good Friday 2026. It looks like there is I thought there was a bit missing out of it, but it's actually going to come up into the cloud layer, so it does appear that there's a little bit missing out of that moon. So that is pretty cool.
That sounds stunning. The orange glow near the horizon can be quite dramatic, especially with a bit of cloud drifting by. Enjoy the view. Sounds like the moon and nature are giving you a great show tonight.
Now we're seeing the moon go behind bits of the tree, and we're seeing the moon go get tangled up a little bit in a bit of cloud, and it's likely to disappear altogether. There's a little bit of cloud above it altogether, and I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes here. I don't know where the insect repellent's gone, so I'm glad I brought the cortisone cream, is all I can say, to deal with that later on. I've moved the camera, as you can see, and you know, even in this low light, the camera's actually picking up the colour of the foliage. Because we're in autumn, we're seeing the yellowness of those leaves. But there's the moon, and it makes quite an interesting effect when it goes behind the cloud, as I learnt here a few years back. I'll see if I can get in on that a bit more, which means we should get it relatively nice and sharp. Yes, we can, because there's no tree. So once it goes and gets completely obscured, you know, I could wait till later on, of course, but I think we'll go in after this. It's actually looking relatively white balanced now. The camera's corrected for it. I've just pulled out the zoom a bit because we can see some cover of the cloud. You can see the moon disappearing behind that grey cloud. It's actually quite stunning. There's still a bit of colour in that cloud from, you know, the civil twilight after sunset. So I'll zoom that out so you can see. But anyway, welcome to full moon, Easter Thursday, which is the 2nd of April 2026. Also, in the same 24-hour period, Artemis 2 has taken off. We won't see them flying past, of course. They've got to do an Earth orbit for 24 hours, and I don't think my camera would see them anyway. So, welcome to Easter 2026. I'm Elise Lonsdale.